It's me, I'm back. Oh no, not for more hypnotism. I, may have accidentally locked myself out of my apartment at some point. Oh wow, is this Sonic Crackers? Not anymore. I mean, I'm in the apartment now, but there was a period where I was not, and then I was going through the list of little doorbell buttons I had in the foyer, and went through every unit, and the very last one was the one that came to let me in, and they looked very confused. In like they were explaining like, oh, they just moved here, and it's like, yeah, they probably would not want to let a stranger in. Like your first week or whatever of living in a new apartment, and someone that you don't know buzzes you. It's like, hey, can I come in? I'm glad they didn't ask, like, well, if you're locked out of your apartment, well, how are you going to get into your apartment if I let you into the building? And the answer is, well, I don't lock my door, so should start doing that. And thankfully, I didn't lock my door, because if I did, I would not have been able to get back in. Although I wouldn't have been able to lock myself out if I didn't have the key either, so... I should make copies of those keys. I had a ROM of this, and I cannot find it. Is it this? Or is this the... I think it's this. That might be the soundtrack. Who wants to have a mediocre time with Knuckles the Echidna's Chaotix, and then watch RetroArch crash every time it tries to load because it is garbage software? God damn it. Now I gotta figure out how to navigate this stupid interface to clear whatever the defaults are for loading certain types of ROM files, and God knows where that is. Would you say it's in... I mean, I thought it was configuration, but apparently not. No. Import no. Main menu. Load content. Nope. Load core. Oh no, because then Chaotix is just going to load in whatever it's programmed to load in, isn't it? So even if I tell it to load in something else... Install... No, I only have Cave Story. Do I have... No, I do have 2 Genesis emulators here, so you'd think one of them would work. Not that one. Well, okay. God, I just want to load my bad Genesis games. How do I deassociate? Oh, set core associations on one of the menus and you select the game. Interesting. Wait. But if I select this, it immediately crashes. How do I select this without loading it? Do I have to load something else? If I open Sonic and Crackers? Set core association. It's in the menu and you select the game, huh? Well, not that menu then. I don't know how to select this game. Right click, like a computer. No? Okay. Middle click. No. No, not that one. Shift. No. Although that did do something. Other shift. That doesn't do anything. Control. Other control. Alt. Spacebar. Tab. W. F1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. none of them. Backspace. Delete. Slash. Enter. Enter on the numpad. Nope. It is officially impossible to play Knuckles Chaotix in RetroArch, I have found out. Favorite? No. Okay, maybe what I need to do is to load the zip version of this. Or maybe I just have to change the file extension. So I'll make it like a .33x file, and then it'll be like, well, what do you want to load this in? And I'll tell it a different emulator, and then it'll work, right? Knuckles Chaotix .33x. Might become unstable. Good, I hope so. And then RetroArch is going to say, oh, I don't know what a 33x extension is. You better tell me what to load this in, or it'll just not actually do anything at all. Okay. Oh, and then it crashes. Right? Right. I just want to play my mediocre video games. Take the 33x file. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't even try to load this. What if I just call it .zip and not actually compress it? Oh wait, I could just compress it. That would have made life way easier, actually, instead of just figuring out what else it'll load. And now it's like, well, I can only open this in the Amiga emulator, which is not helpful. Okay, let's just take the 32x file, add to chaotix.zip, and then you load it, and then it's going to say, what do you want to load it in? And then I'll say Pico Drive, and then it'll load perfectly and not crash. Oh, it just crashed. Okay, well then Pico Drive is the bad emulator, I guess. So I guess that means I have to install another one, and I don't know if there is another one, but I guess we'll find out. Core Updater, Genesis. Genesis. I think I have Pico Drive in here, which is the only 32x emulator, so that would make sense. But maybe it reinstalled itself and now it'll work perfectly, right? 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 Hey! That was so much effort for a game absolutely not worth it. Maybe I'll mess with one of the betas of this. That might be more interesting. God, the 32X can't even scale sprites that well. I mean, that's not really that fast. Because then the rest of the animation starts and you realize, oh, that was a really slow zoom. Wow, they just played that title theme music for like 2 seconds, didn't they? This is the demo of the game, by the way. It just starts up with Vector spin dashing for 3 seconds. I played this before on this channel, and I don't know why I keep loading it back up, but Knuckles Chaotix is not very good. And it's not very good for a lot of reasons, which you will probably notice as I play it. But a few things about it are pretty good. That Sega screen being one of them. That looks Western developed. Absolutely not. Western developed Sonic looks like Spinball, which this does not. This is like garish in your face mid-90s Sega. Things that are good about Knuckles Chaotix. The title screen is kind of a cool thing. I like that it says featuring Knuckles the Echidna, welcome to the next level in 32X world. The level title screens, very good. The font, very cool. The fact it has milliseconds in the timer, also very cool. The music's good, I already mentioned that, but it is, except it only really uses the Sega Genesis and like one of the 32X channels for drums, so this didn't really need to be on the 32X. What else is good about Knuckles Chaotix? Not the level design. I mean, the sprites aren't really very good looking either, to be honest. It's like one of the crummiest looking versions of Knuckles. Call, hold, jump. That's about right. The sound test is cool, I will say that. Because as you see here, let's see. What's a track? That. The sound test is very neat, because it shows you all the different Genesis audio channels, which are the FM ones, and then the PSGs from the Master System, and then the different... I guess those are... I don't know if that's color-coded for what the different PWM channels are. Because it just... Oh, that's 1 through 4, is what that says. From what I remember playing with the actual tracks from this, it's all pretty much Genesis and like 1 PWM track, just for the drums. I have played Sonic Adventure. Also, I played Sonic Adventures, which was the name of my sprite comic I had about Sonic the Hedgehog in like 4th grade, and it was non-copyright infringing because I had an S at the end. Because they had more adventures. I had to imply the scope of it. That was not to be confused with my Mega Man sprite comic, which was called Mega Adventures. Wow, it has an autosave. That's kind of neat for 1995 on a cartridge. You know what's cool in Knuckles Chaotix? The rings spin very fluidly. That's a cool thing to do. What's not cool in Knuckles Chaotix, the way this game feels like garbage. What's also not cool in Knuckles Chaotix is the weird dust effect, which just... It's not good. And this just weird to play. There's a weird momentum on everything, but a very sluggish momentum. Also enjoy these precious few seconds of not having a partner attached to you. Also, things good about this Knuckles Chaotix game, this sprite of Knuckles, which just looks awful. Just makes him look like a weird dog. Also just this weird, huge mouth. What's not cool about Knuckles Chaotix? Oh no, I take it back. I was gonna say, it doesn't have multiple falling off the ledge animations, but it does. Notably, Knuckles does not always carry the ring in the same hand. It's whatever hand is facing the camera. Did you need to know that? No. But now you do. Also, I don't like how Knuckles' knuckles are drawn in this because it just sort of looks like he has 2 very large fingers that are sticking out instead of those being, I think, knuckles. Also, just talking about Knuckles Chaotix is generally preferable to playing Knuckles Chaotix. Also, like, why does Knuckles already have the ring that attaches him to other characters? Like, why was I just holding this? Oh no, I'm missing this important cutscene. Technically, that's the one where you get attached to another player. But I don't actually know if the cutscene's playing out or if it's just the music. I was hoping I could have... Oh, no, it didn't start. This was supposed to be timed to the music, and it's not. And now we both have the... Oh god, why is it broken? Huh. Well, I guess it really wants you to be in the area where that cutscene is, huh? This is sort of neat. I mean, it has a demo. like, you didn't have this in the other Sonic games. It's got 3 face buttons that all do different things. It's probably not great news, though, that your Sonic game starts with a tutorial. And not only does it tell you what the tutorial is, it then makes you do it yourself afterwards. Charge the ring power. Is that what that does? That's the one... Let's do it again in really big font. Is this asking me to do it? Oh, it is! Look at that! Charge the ring power. Oh no, I let go. It's too early. Why am I so dumb? It said hit start to skip it. I might have overshot that. I don't know if it lets you actually skip it now. I've never actually done this. There, see, now we have a button display on my stream. I mean, this is kind of neat. You know. I'm trying to think of the interesting things about Knuckles Chaotix, because once you actually start playing it, it's just not a good time. Does this just infinitely loop? Also, why does it say level 1 at the top? Okay, I get it. Do you want me to just advance this? Here. There, look. That's the only good use for this, like, ring mechanic. And even then, cool, let's try by yourself. Like, even then, you could just spin dash. This is just a much more complicated way to do it. Oops. Did I get any points for that? Probably not. Great. Oh, I could do that again. Hold the B button, press left, charge the ring power. Release the D-pad, and after player passes over the partner, release B. What? This is just the same thing, but not in a ball. Oh, leave A button. There we go. And by the way, this is mandatory tutorial level, where it shows you great things you need to know about Knuckles Chaotix, including the 32x has sprite scaling and makes this game feel terrible. Also, every character has essentially just a move that sticks them to the wall, which makes these levels irritatingly vertical in a way that is just a drag. Oh, it's this way. Wait, why is that even up there then? There's just a whole chunk of level that doesn't go anywhere. Oh, and I can't get up there now because I'm not Big Knuckles. If only I paid attention to that physics tutorial, and maybe I could have launched whatever this thing is up there, but it's too late now. Espio the Chameleon is what we're calling him. He's very yellow. In a way that mostly just makes him look jaundiced. But I guess he is a chameleon, so whatever it is. Do you understand that switch mechanic? Maybe we should do it another, like, 4 times before the actual levels start? Also, I don't know why it switches to a new environment, but it does. Every time. And this is Knuckles Chaotix. You go left, and then you go up half loop, and then it sends you right, and then you go up another half loop, and it sends you left. And then sometimes there's, like, other incidental crap. Like that big ring up there, which was in Sonic Mania, and was actually, like, the one good thing from Knuckles Chaotix. So if you lose... Oh, that's not the path. If you lose your rings, you just lose one big ring that has all of your rings in it. You just have to recollect one. Which is an interesting idea. I mean, in Sonic, having like 20 rings is almost the same as having one ring anyway, so... But they were thinking about new things in Knuckles Chaotix. This is a thing that interacts with the chain, I think. Yeah, it, like, grabs your other character. Which might have been interesting, but most of the environmental bits in Knuckles Chaotix are just there to make it, like, interactive, but not in a way that's, like, necessary to complete the level or interesting. It's just like, hey, physics! We put this in here, and that wasn't in other Sonic games. Wait, is that loop just covered in very tiny palm trees? Okay. And then this effect is very, very slow, and oh, what if we do another tutorial level on a different palette? Well, okay. Now, there are no enemies in the tutorial level, and I don't know why, but it doesn't really matter, because all the enemies in this game are just pointless. There are hardly any of them, and they don't really do anything. Great. Oh, good, now my partner's gigantic, and it just makes it irritating to control, because SBO is just gonna end up jumping way higher than Knuckles, but Knuckles can't jump up there. Thanks, SBO. Yep. I've always wanted to do this with another human player, but I don't think anybody is going to want to play Knuckles Chaotix. That's my walk. I got a postcard of a bike rack on Pikmin, and then sent that to somebody, so look forward to that. For some reason, Pikmin's like, oh, that's a landmark. You'll want a photo of this, and who am I to disagree? I got 100 rings, did not give me another life. In fact, I don't have any lives in this game. In fact, I don't think you have any lives in this game. The rare triple, in fact, Knuckles Chaotix has no lives, which is kind of interesting, I guess, for 1995. Sort of, I mean, if anything, it just sort of makes it feel a lot less interesting, because there's one fewer thing to collect. And, like, no, it doesn't really matter if you have lives or not. In Sonic 3, the save system, so you pretty much never lose your progress anyway, even when you game over, but, you know, it was a thing to pick up, and it had a happy jingle to it, so I don't know. These special stages are bad. I've heard people say good things about the Knuckles Chaotix special stages. They're wrong and they're dumb. I mean, the people are wrong and the special stages are dumb, but they're also dumb for liking them. The game tries to make you think they're cool with 4 O's. It's not, actually. God, I'm just running through the 90s in this, my god. This color palette is just not something they would put into games today. Oh, see, and the video game, or not the video game, sorry, the bonus stage in this is just a hassle, because you're constantly losing rings, and in this case it's not that bad, but you have to get the blue spheres, and in this it's okay, but eventually they just end up in irritating locations, and in an attempt to get there, you just end up dropping out of the level, and sometimes you have to go backwards and hit a spring, and then that bounces you back, but you can't see behind you, and then you just end up walking off the background, and it's just not great. Like, look at this! It's the same as those 90s solo cups. What character do you want? It doesn't matter, they're all the same. I'm just going to be Mighty, because he is obviously Sonic. see, he's got Sonic's shoes and Sonic's face, but not Sonic's weird hair. You want Charmy be narrating this playthrough? Oh god. Actually, they made these robot players there to irritate you, but I'm kind of into them. Because they don't really get in the way, they just don't really do anything. They're not, like, uniquely annoying like the other characters are, and Bomb sometimes just blows up and then you don't have a partner, and that's pretty convenient. Knuckles Chaotix, they give you the levels at random. 5 acts per zone, 5 zones, and that means that essentially Act 5 of one level can never be harder than Act 1 of the other one, because you never know which one you're gonna get. Also, I think Bomb just blows up if you throw him. Oh no, it's if you throw him into something, I guess. Like, this game has enemies, but they don't really do anything. Like, what's this doing? Nothing. I don't even know why it's floating. Like, yeah, someone designed this and animated it, but it just doesn't do anything. Oh, and Bomb doesn't explode either. Oh, wait, no, now I remember. If Bomb gets hurt, he explodes. Get in there. And there's an enemy up there. Does that do anything? No. It just carries a large ball for some reason. You know. Sonic. Oh, yeah, see, I got hit and blew up. Oh, it drops that. I see. It's slightly more complicated. Also, Mighty can just do this, and it's kind of a pain in the butt if your wall's not very big, but somehow the fact that he is just able to constantly kick up a wall is very funny. Also, they have buttons that make your character small. I think there might be small passageways in certain levels, maybe? But usually it just means you can't jump, which I don't know if it's actually a power-up or just an annoyance. I think the little particle effect when the boxes explode is very good. That's objectively something cool in Knuckles Chaotix. Four O's cool, yeah. That's the highest cool ranking I can give. The forbidden 4-O'd cool. Oh, god damn it, Bomb, get up there. I forget, do you go in here? No, you don't. Okay, so we have to run that loop then, and you are not helping. Oh, I dropped him. There, great, I did it. Nope, don't jump off. But why is this enemy just there, and when it sees you, it just stops and revs up? Cool, great. 4-O's cool. So those rings are weirdly spaced together in that loop. Also, it's very funny that you lose points if you have negative rings. Also, it's very funny that this game has negative rings. This hub world's kind of neat. In a way. I mean, if you look at it, it's got little Robotnik things that... that's sort of cute, I guess. I don't know why this level's so big. It's kind of cool that they relay your progress on a big wall that updates. And then there's this room over here where there's nothing. I don't know why that's in that. Great, now it's Knuckles. No, visuals aren't the problem, but I'm trying to give it as much credit as I possibly can. Also, some aspects of the visuals are kind of the problem because the screen is just a mess. Why is everything just flickering? Also, Knuckles' ring has a weird green tint to it that none of the other characters have. If you notice. It's like they did all the character art containing the ring. So the borders on them all are just slightly different. Did I already have this level? I don't know. I can't remember. They're all the same. Oh. Yeah, I did. Techno Tower. Don't know why it's called that. It's mostly just plants. I mean, they drew a lot of sprites in this, which is cool, I get. Oh, great, yeah. I get it. They drew a lot of interesting sprites for this, for all the different actions you could do, which is kind of neat. It's just so much weird, misplaced effort. This could have been way better, and it's just not. Every time I play it, it's just more disappointing. Like, that fan looks kind of neat. The backgrounds have parallax scrolling still. This enemy is just there. Oh! Wow, look at that. He actually sort of has an attack pattern. Yeah. And you needed the 32X for this. The best part about this game is the music, and that's like 99% on the Genesis, only using the 32X for drums, and you could totally do all these songs on the base Genesis, if you really wanted. Why did they turn into gray rings? What's the significance of that? It's... I don't know. There's some story about, like, the Chaos Rings, something. Robotnik has an evil theme park. Oh, that's the end of the level that I did not mean to jump off. Wait, is this the end of the... What even is this? Like, what is this? Like, this game is full of the weirdest little set pieces that are not at all, like, even on the path you need to complete the level, but they're just there and they don't do anything. Or at least nothing interesting. Like, these could have been any kind of platform. Oh, okay. I don't know what's happening here. Like, I don't know. It's an interesting game, but just not in a way that ultimately matters. And I don't even know what was supposed to be over there, but you don't have to go there because apparently the end is right here. Yeah, or make the ring chain just a co-op option. Or something. Or just the option to not use it. Although, like, 32X does not do tile-based 2D scrolling games very well. So it might have just sort of not run very well to begin with if we're on the 32X. I mean, this game slows down a bunch. Oh yeah, by the way, I did not know, because the draw distance was so bad that I was actually upside down. Oops, why did I go back? Don't want to lose that data. I wish it were just 1p plus no 1. But of course not. It's kind of funny how they very much just shielded Sonic from being in this game, though. How it initially started out as a Sonic thing, and then they removed Sonic, and then they removed Tails, and then they put in Mighty, who was supposed to sort of be Sonic, but not really. If you get all the Chaos Rings, you get a special good ending where Sonic and Tails are standing on the tornado and the credits play. And that's it. Although they made this thing in like less than a year or something. Music's really good. Based on when that Sonic Crackers prototype and the first Chaotix prototype with all the music came out, it was only a couple of months. It's just, the enemies just don't really do anything. And I guess they don't all drop the rings. It's kind of neat that the leaves that thing drops kind of persist for a little bit. That's a cool thing. Yeah, it's just a regular tree. At some point, I've got to dig up the zone maps for this, just to see. Because it's just so weirdly laid out. Okay. Well, oh, that's the end of the level. Apparently. These special stages are not good. Like, I'm sorry to people that like them, they're just irritating, because you have to, like, bonk that, and then you can't see where you're backing up, and then you have to hope the camera rotates fast enough, and... Which direction is the floor gonna be in? Oh, it's all that way. I like how the camera is horrendous every time you go up and down these slopes. Like, no, you don't need to see in front of you. It's fine. It's cool, 4Os. Yeah, it's food service Sonic. The red hairnet. Oh, wait, I gotta get that. Oh, I missed it. But this doesn't back me up enough, so I guess that doesn't help. Is it meant to be the choppy? Yeah. Yeah. It is. The 32X was not very good at anything. Didn't really have a whole lot of hardware enhancement in it. Just had some Yamaha CPUs and everything was just done in software. Oh, god damn it. And because I missed it, I have to go and do this loop again and find one of the blue spheres. Oh, there it is. And now I have to hope I don't fall out or run out of rings, as I run out of them every second, because being in this special stage is just pain, I guess. Oh, I meant to play Freedom Planet at some point. I never did. God, just get me to the end of the stage. Okay. Cool. And I think, mercifully, there are only 2 loops in every single one of these. What is that background, even? God, look at that screen. It's so good. Wow, for a brief second, I was not tethered to him, because I threw him too far. This might be the best music in the game. I like how in the title screen for the act, they have all the characters. That's cool. They have 2 exclamation points, that's also cool. That enemy doesn't do anything, and it's just gonna fly off the screen and never come back. Like most of the enemies in this game. See, this is... They could have been so much... Oh, that actually... Oh, okay. I take it back. They're not all the same. But... at first glance, they're really all the same. And I believe in every level of Marina Madness, you have to hit the switch or you cannot advance completely. Well, whatever. Now it's beneath me. Maybe you don't have to hit the switch. Maybe that's all extra. It's got this special stage. I don't know what up and down do. It's not very good, because every second you're in the special stage, you're losing rings, and what do you get? Like 500 points. So what? Like, being in the special stage is actively detrimental. Because now I don't have any rings at all. Like, thanks. Great. Oh, the background did not like loading in from that special stage. Ugh. But like the rest of the game is so garish, it kind of doesn't entirely look wrong. Oh, and that's the end of the level. How did I get here? I don't know. It just happened. Interesting thing to note, when you beat other Sonic levels, it says Sonic got through whatever, whatever. In this one, it says you got through. And that might sound like a minor change on its face, but it changes the whole perspective of Sonic. This is now a second-person video game. Who's the character? It's you. Your Knuckles. These are your Chaotix. Oh good. Green Hill Zone Act 2. Should you play a Sonic game? Yes, you should play Sonic 2. And if you like Sonic 2, you should play Sonic 3. And if you like Sonic 3, you should play Sonic Mania. And if you like Sonic Mania, you should just stop playing Sonic. No, you should play Sonic Adventure. Play the Genesis games, Adventure and Adventure 2, and then stop playing Sonic. That's an interesting kind of idea for an enemy. Oh, it's got a little path it takes. But like, you'll never see it do- oh. You'll never see it do any of this. Also, why did it fall through the floor? What? Oh, god damn it, SBO. What's the point of throwing as an attack then? Wait. Oh, you don't die in this game. I don't know what you do, but it's this. Oh wait, your partner has to die first, and then you die. Anyway. It reminds me of the area transitions in Magic School Bus Explores the Human Body. And now I'm in Arthur's nose or something. Is the order of that predetermined by anything, like some random seed in the game? I don't know. I like that barcode, that's very cool. I think more things in video games need to have barcodes on them. Maybe this whole game takes place inside of Sonic. Can somebody make me a ROM hack of Magic School Bus Explores the Human Body, except it's exactly the same, but you replace Arthur with Sonic the Hedgehog? And maybe, like, tint some of the tissue blue. Anyway, this looks like garbage. I don't know where I'm going. I can't see a lot of the foreground elements through my character, who's too big. And I jumped too high, which the level was not designed around, so that's even worse. I don't know why, like... Okay, I do know why. It's from, like, a speed perspective and, you know, software, you know, programming for all these video effects. But, man, it kind of sucks that it's on the next generation of hardware and it is still using the flickering transparency. And then, like, very Saturn-esque mesh transparencies on a bunch of these elevators and fountains and whatnot. Like, you would hope it could have, you know, actually had real transparencies in this by now, but no. Oh, and as you would expect, you can get your character switched arbitrarily by one of the power-up boxes, and it can be one of the joke characters as well, which, I mean, doesn't really make it any better. I don't know what's down there, and it looks like there's something, because there's a bunch of rings. Or there were a bunch of rings, maybe there's not. Oh yeah, there's a bunch down there. And then there's a big ring. Maybe there's a elevator. Oh, hello. Wow! Another special stage! What do I get this time? Down? Oh, wow. 100 rings. 10 rings. 500 points. What's this do? Nothing. What's that do? Also nothing. That's kind of funny. The old Sonic, like, oops, you crashed into something noise. Up and down, decrease and increase the falling speed. Okay. I just want to see a ROM hack of Knuckles Chaotix where they turn it into a halfway decent game that is not entirely based around this bungee mechanic. Is there anything over here in this level? Oh wow, that's a bunch of spikes. It's gotta be something interesting. Oh, it's just rings. Great. I got 99 rings. That's good. Oh, and as a sort of novel feature in this game, if your amigo character ends up entering the bonus stage instead of your character, they'll do the bonus stage. Does it matter? No, they're all the same. But now you have to be Vector. You have to be him willingly. Or you could just immediately drop him into a pit, but it's a pain in the butt to do these special... Oh, okay, well. You could accidentally drop him into a pit. But you don't want to do those special stages more than you have to, because they're bad. Yeah, and the tech demo part of it's fascinating. Like, I want a book on the development of Knuckles Chaotix. I want to know everything about Sonic Crackers. What are those weird adventure stages? What are those weird drunk sprites? Because my theory was like, if you went too fast and maybe the ring snapped or something, that's what they were for. But I don't know. Or like, why did it have all the different versions of the music? What was the initial idea with the day-night cycle and all the different palettes? Why did you play Knuckles Chaotix or Sonic Crackers and think, Oh, we should make a whole game about that as a launch title, no less. For example. Also, Mighty does this. Every other character has a climbing animation. Mighty's just spammed wall kick, I think, is very funny. There's gotta be something else I could spend those thoughts on. Oh, I'm not done! Like, what is this enemy? Why did they make it? Does it do anything? It's like a pair of IEMs, but they put spikes on it, and it's got a little beam in the bottom of it that doesn't do anything. Well, that was great. And I had other questions about Knuckles Chaotix, and now I've forgotten them. They're mostly about Sonic Crackers. Which, I'm still subscribing to the theory that it's called that because it was meant to be Sonic Clackers, like those noise-making things with the two balls attached to each other. And I want to know, is that the real reason why it was called that? What does Sonic Studium in the ROM header mean? Why are those different maps called adventure stages? What could that game have been, and why wasn't it better? These questions and more are never to be answered, because I'm sure Sega wants nothing to do with this game. Considering how this controls, do I want enemies that do stuff? Yes! I want Nimpetus to be better at this game! For some sort of, like, challenge that's more than just, I don't know, hold right and hit the jump button a bunch and eventually you maybe navigate your way through this. Make it slightly more engaging somehow. Also, this level has this boss, which I don't understand what the point is. Robotnik's head just sort of flies around and then there's a timer and then you just play the game again. Why does it do that? I don't know. I forget. Do you even have to hit him? Oh no, there is just a timer. I don't even know if you can hit him. Maybe you can't. Time up! Anyway. Why is that in there? Does that do anything? I don't know. It's not the boss, either. And that thing just sort of stands there. I guess it was really easy to draw a variable line of pixels with 32x. Good job, Vector. Rosa, I have a question for you. I was thinking about Grand Theft Auto Vice MIDI, and I remembered at some point that you transliterated some of the old Fernando text into a way that worked with that specific text-to-speech thing. Do you still have that file somewhere? I know I bookmarked it, but I bookmarked it on my old laptop, and that's probably in a landfill somewhere. If you happen to have that random paste bin, I would love to have it. If not, don't worry about it. But I figure I don't know when I'll have the chance to ask again. I haven't done any Speed Slider Zone yet, which is that one in the top right with the clown motif, or whatever it's supposed to be. Oh, that's okay. If you don't have it, it's fine. At some point, I'll actually have to start those projects up again, and then I'll figure it out. Is there anything up here? No. And then this level is all about trying to get you to find the little time machine, whatever that is. And then you turn it on and it plays different music, and then the level lights up, and then you can complete it, and if you get to the end of the stage without turning the lights on, you lose, and it makes you do it again. Because, you know, it's Sonic. It's kind of interesting how, I guess that's a polygon that's being rendered. Like, that's sort of neat. I mean, the rest of the game is bad, but that's a cool thing, I suppose. Couldn't do that on the Genesis quite as easily. I don't know if this is an emulator thing or if this game is always like this, but I feel that the foreground sprites and the background come out of alignment a lot. Like, everything feels very jittery. Especially when you jump, it seems like some of the things, like some of the monitors... Yeah, like that up there, that switch. It's attached to the ceiling, and then you jump and it comes, like, free, and then there's a gap there. And I don't know if that's just a weird emulation quirk, or if that's just a weird function of the 32X interfacing with the Genesis, and layers are not exactly lined up. I don't know. It might be 32X nonsense, but, you know, I don't want to unfairly malign the 32X more than it already has been maligned. Did I mention I got locked out of my apartment today? I did. I think I mentioned that when I turned the stream on. But it's true! I haven't had that erased from history. It's still something that happened. No, I went to, pick up more drugs and did not bring my keys with me. I left my apartment unlocked, but I forgot I needed them to get inside. No, some resident who also lives here let me in after I went through the list of people that I could buzz, and buzzed them all, and then the last one was the one that came to my rescue and looked very confused at the same time. Oh wow, does Robotnik's head fly around for another 20 seconds? I think it loads a slightly different part of the level if you hit it a certain number of times. Or maybe, like, you hit it once and then it does something else. I don't know. Oh, it gives you rings. Great. Cool. Thanks. Is that useful for anything? I guess it means you could maybe get to the special stage and die again. An amazing arena. I love how they couldn't even come up with a level archetype for that. I could climb up to my fire escape, but I don't think the ladder's all the way down, and also the door to the fire escape inside is locked. Or sorry, the door that the fire escape interfaces with is locked from the inside. I'm gonna have to do this in another loop. Why? Why did they make these special stages so time-consuming? Oops. I haven't actually spent that much time in the fire escape because I have an actual balcony. But it is nice, it's like a separate little tiny balcony. Oh, great! That's fine, I guess we'll just do it again. Well, I could see the people from neighboring buildings, or from neighboring buildings that have fire escape and no balcony, and some of them have like plants or stuff put out in the fire escape. Like, what even is this level? Like, what? what is it supposed to be? And I don't remember what this one's called. Is this Speed Slider? Like, what is this? So it's like a Vegas theme? But then you look over here and it's like a clown? And then you look in the background and they're jellyfish or like alien crafts somehow. And then, oh, that's sort of neat because they had enemies like this in Sonic 3 and or Knuckles. Except they didn't actually scale the sprites and it was never incredibly obvious that this is what's happening. I think these things, oh no, they shoot at you and triangulate your location in Sonic Mania, but in this they don't do anything. I don't think. Espio's a chameleon, which is why he changes color for his idle animation. He's also a ninja, which is why he changes color for his idle animation. Espio's not cute, you take it back. Espio will never be cute. And then, like, why... What is the background of this level? You know, it's like random tadpoles just flying in space. With maybe evil Robotnik heads in the background? Or whatever's lighting up? Also, there's no water in this game. Oh, that platform just exploded, and Espio cannot move without shooting me off the end, so much for that. Like, it just got so much stuff. Like, what is this? Is this anything? That. No. Like, what is this? Does that, like, catch a character? Do you stand on that? Is that just background? Like, I don't know. It doesn't look like there's any collision with it. Because this game's got so many, like, one-time use set pieces, and then I guess it's got a bunch of things that don't actually do anything? No. Well, it looks like it should do stuff, and it doesn't. I don't know how that spring launched me up twice as high that time, but, you know, it's physics. What they did, I suppose, kind of impressively fix is that in Chaotix, in Sonic Crackers, when you would run too fast, your character's arm would detach from the rest of the sprite because it's got its own separate animations. And in this, I don't think that ever happens, so that's a pretty significant improvement. Okay, my free TV alert lit up. Today, somebody was giving away a 47-inch television, and I should have picked it up, but I didn't. Ooh, Pioneer 60-inch. Oh, it's a plasma. No thanks. 200 pounds. Attraction information. Neutrogic High Zone. Whatever that means. Like, that's good. That's a good part of Knuckles Chaotix, the word neutrogic. I want a broken printer. I have a printer that works. It's in my car. I just haven't unpacked it. So I've just been driving my printer everywhere I go. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and not drive my printer there, but I'll be right back. Believe me, you won't miss out on any Knuckles Chaotix content, because I've got nothing else to do today. Hello. This level's not the only thing that's new tragic high, if you know what I mean. I can give my extra turntable. No, it's okay. I need furniture at some point to put stuff on, but I also need a job that'll begin paying me to have an income to buy furniture to put things on, so one step at a time. Kind of hit a wall in terms of furnishing the apartment, but it's probably for the best because I had to pay for rent without a job. But soon, I've been promised. Oh, there's a special stage there, apparently. Great! I went into that special stage, lost like 7 rings, and got nothing. Yes, I got more information on what I'm doing. And I met my coworkers, and they're all very nice, and I'm excited to work there. Because when I joined my lab in graduate school, there were definitely people who were hard to get along with. Oh, at some point now I've become SBO. Ooh, what do you do on walls? I forget. Do you climb them? Oh. Well, now I have Knuckles. I don't know why Knuckles' portrait, when you get the character switch, has a bunch of blue on him. It's like those old Echidna Warriors in Sonic Adventure. Also, this has got 3D bits in it, which... Again, this game is full of high effort, but essentially pointless and completely ignorable level set pieces. And it's good that they're in there, but also, like, why? Like, why is this in there? It's cool, I guess. What's up at here? Or what's up at the top? Nothing. It just... Someone made this. And that's it. And that's just the weird thing about Knuckles Chaotix, because it's got a bunch of effort in it, it's just put in all the wrong places. I mean, there's really nothing up here. So... Unless it was like this and you can get there anyway, without having to bother with any of that. I was apparently here at some point. Says the broken monitor. Oh good, great. Small mighty for some reason. And a number of these levels have some of those, like, no, there's only one critical path through the stage, and if you don't do it, it endlessly cycles sort of thing. This might be one of them. I think it really wants me to get that spring. Which I want to do, but I can't. Aw, oh, god damn it. SBO. Go. Okay. No. Okay. No. If only I paid more attention to the tutorial, this would not have happened. No. Okay. I bet Knuckles probably could have just glided over, right? Right? Oh. Oh, I didn't even have to go that direction. I could have just done whatever this is. What is that dome? Is that just part of the background? Is there anything over here? No? God. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's okay. Thank you for looking. Oh, Jesus. The little particle effect that it has when the floors break is kind of cool. Like, that's a point for Knuckles Chaotix. God, this stage looks so bad. Also, I don't know why the blue spheres in this are called limits. I think it's cool that they are, but also why? Nope, not getting that one this time. Oh, for hashtag no limits, of course. I don't think this game ever says no limits in it, though. Out of 8. Oh, I'm gonna overshoot that. Oh no, not. Oh, okay. Well, not only did I. Okay, there is a hole there. Too bad. Is that the 4th time I've lost that one? Cannot believe Mario Galaxy stole the concept of having your character die and saying too bad and not having lives from Knuckles Chaotix directly. Marina Madness. I mean, it's not really that mad. It's barely a marina. Like, is this just the enemy that just flies back and forth? Did this one shoot at me at some point? Yeah, it does. Like, that's a little bit mad, I guess. But all these levels are just named as if something interesting has happened, and nothing is happening in any of them. And I'm gonna keep yelling about Knuckles Chaotix until... I don't know. They make a sequel. Why is that not on the Nintendo Online service thing? Oh wow, there's another enemy. There's another one, and that just goes all the way right, and no. I see, they're 2 different enemies, because one scrolls all the way to the left and the other one scrolls all the way to the right. No, SBO, get up here. Nope. Also, certain platforms are able to be passed through, and other ones are not. And it's a little bit annoying, because you never know which one lets you pass. Like, that one's solid, this one's not, and they all look slightly different on every level, so you always have to remember, oh, on this level, you know, the ones that you can get through are... you know, this spray, and the other ones are this, and oh, the background broke again, coming out of the special stage. In classic 32X fashion. I think those propellers look really neat. That's a point for Knuckles Chaotix. I should just come up with a video game rating scale, and it's out of like 1,000 points. And you just play through the game and continually give things points in the game's favor. And Knuckles Chaotix is up to at least like 17 out of 1,000. So at some point there was a level that I overshot here, so that's a dead end. Which means I guess I'll just hold left this time and mash the jump button, and eventually something will happen. And then you do that until you maybe hit the right button, and then eventually you figure it out. See, it's interesting to me that they got rid of the lives, but they didn't get rid of the score. Because, like, if you're thinking, oh, well, the lives in a Sonic game are pretty much useless, and, you know, you're just gonna have infinite continues anyway. And at that point, like, once you've started deconstructing what you need in this game, like, why do you need a score anyway? I don't even think it keeps track of any of your level high scores. Like, I certainly don't care about it. Getting extra lives for points was a useful thing to use the score tally for, but they took lives out. I'm saying this game could have gone farther. It could have been even more innovative. And then maybe I would have been giving it a point for being daring enough to eliminate the score, but unfortunately I cannot. How many special stages do I have? Like 2? 3? Gotta get that true ending, which is really not any better than the other ending. I'm beginning to feel Knuckles' Chaotix fatigue. Like, that's a good enemy. It's got a good face. I don't know if it does anything. Does it drop anything? Oh, that's... yeah, that one. I take it back, that's kind of a dumb enemy. Well, I don't really want to keep playing Knuckles Chaotix. It's an increasingly mediocre time. Oh, SBO climbs walls, I think. Or wall kicks off them? Oh no. Oh, that's right, he just walks up them. That's right. Which, I guess, is a unique way to scale a wall that the other characters don't already do. Just 2 doors with the switches right in front of them. Is there anything over here? Is that? No, okay. Thought that was one of the floors that imploded. Is it that one? No? Is it that one? No. None of these floors break. Even though there are enemies underneath. I don't think this game has any bottomless pits either. The invincibility theme, really good. That's a point. Is that door made of clocks? What? Why? It's never Oregon Trail. No, I have to do the special stage again. I only play bad games like Knuckles Chaotix and Puyo Puyo on this channel. Well, I gotta get all 8 limits again. Can't wait to accidentally fall out of the level because the camera angle is non-existent. Oh, there's one over here. Maybe I'll get it this time. Feels so weird. Like, I get it, it's 3D, that's kind of interesting, but man, is it bad to play. Oh wait, no, I'm not getting that one this time. Maybe I can get that. Nope. Oh, maybe I can get that. Great. What? Oh, that was 7. I gotta go do the whole loop again. I'll pick up 1 sphere limit. What do you do about that? Nothing, really. You just get hit. I don't know where any of the spheres are because the camera is not very good. See, like, he doesn't walk straight exactly, he just kind of follows the contour of the floor. So, like, even though it looks like if he were to keep walking forward, he would, like, walk this way, he's actually just gonna follow this path, and it's just so weird. Except, he didn't in that case, and maybe that's not actually how the motion in this works, but I have no idea. It's not cool, I'll tell you that much. Is there a blue thing here? Oh, there are saw blades. Which are also, like, impossible to possibly... Oh, God! Oh, God, that's so bad! Ugh. I can't even tell what I'm moving and what is just the level moving. I think he just stays centered. The prototype for Sonic Adventure. It's not good. Okay, so yeah, he'll just follow that path. Oh, God. Timeout, too bad. Well, 5th time? No, it sucks with 4 U's. But they didn't put that in the game, although they should have. Wow, I hope I have another chance at that special stage. I don't want to play any more Knuckles Chaotix. If anybody especially wants to see more Knuckles Chaotix, let me know. I'll take it into consideration. It's just so bad. It's frustrating. In the case of just, oh, that's a lot of effort you put into something that's not good. Oh, would you rather see more of it than Ghouls and Ghosts? I can switch back. No, Ghouls and Ghosts is fair. Mostly. If Arthur were tied to, like, Princess Prin in this game, then I could understand you having a problem with this, but Ghouls and Ghosts has very defined rules, except for the part where the floor doesn't spawn sometimes. That's kind of just nonsense. But aside from that, but also, I'm just blowing my Saturday night, so if anybody wants to see anything slightly more Chaotix-y, or otherwise, let me know. And I will probably ignore it and load up Puyo instead. When can you see a mainstream? At some point. Are you on panel attack? I could. I should try Puzzle Fighter, you're right. Should also finish Vice MIDI someday. Many things that have to get done. Also, I have to get that paper resubmitted at some point. Except that actually has a real deadline. And real consequences. Because I had the world's most generous reviewers on that paper. And man, I hope I don't accidentally screw it up during resubmission. Though it should probably be fine. Oops. Alright, that's Ghouls and Ghosts. It's not great. Hey, Strider, I played that earlier. Was bad at it. I could be worse at it now. I wonder how my Pikmin are doing. Went for a walk earlier. Did I get any more expeditions? No. Oh, I have to claim my items. Wow, it was an apple and a red Pikmin I have not gotten. Maybe they found a postcard. Oh, they did. It's a firefighter memorial. Okay, tap to collect. It's got a bunch of Pikmin over it in a very poignant way. Is the Pikmin game fun? Yeah, it's alright. Should play real Pikmin. Yeah, I was thinking about actually playing the first Pikmin again. Because it's a good game. I never played Pikmin 2. By the time I started thinking about playing it, it had begun getting expensive. I don't like that Louie and Olmar talk in Pikmin 2. I don't like their voices. It like ruins the characterization of them for me. They just sort of remind me of like the Car Talk brothers. Which, like, I love Car Talk, don't get me wrong, but it's not what I imagine Pikmin sounding like. I just don't think Pikmin should talk. I'm putting my foot down on that. I want a silent Piktagonist. Yeah. He doesn't have a mouth. Ugh. Okay. I got you.
I got you.
Oops. Is it the same president as in Sonic Adventure 2? That's in Pikmin 2. I think video games need some sort of consistency. I think whenever there's a president in a video game, all the companies should work together to make sure it's the same president. Oh god. What if they're the president of different places? I meant what I said. Hello. I'm playing games that I've already played multiple times and don't enjoy that much, because what else do you do at 9 on a Saturday? Sort of hungry. Did I eat anything today? Oh, I was thinking shit. Every time I played this for the past few days, I've pretty much gotten up to this exact point and then just lost. Drugs. Okay, after that. Ah, god damn it. Oh god. Oh. Man. Go. I'm trying. Oh, I sent you a postcard, Sin. I forgot which one it was. Oh. Well, now I see why I stopped playing at this part, because it's bad. My favorite one so far was the one that I collected that was just a bike rack, and somehow that ended up being notable enough. It's weird though, because I really wish it kept a record of who you sent postcards to, and who sent postcards to you, because I'm trying to send anyone who sent me a postcard in that game another one back, but I can't keep track of who I've already sent them to and who sent any to me. I think the only way that I would ever have a record of that is if I just like screen capped everyone that I got and everyone that I send out, but like, that kind of sucks. But I guess it's also just like the first release of this thing, so maybe they'll fix it at some point. Or maybe like postcards are not supposed to be the meta reward game stuff. Maybe they don't like want you to care about postcards the way that I care about postcards. But unlike Metopia or something, you really can't message anybody. So that's the only kind of communication you have. Also, that's a very Strider thing to happen. Continue, no. Just call me 3 people. It's me. Better than Capcom. This is Strider. In the arcade. 25 cents. Or 2 players. Does it go up to 3? No, it doesn't. Maybe like the 3rd player is extra expensive. Oh, it only takes 9 credits. Never mind. Well, I'm gonna go, I don't know, not play Strider, so I'll see you, bye.